I'm here with the Director of Golf at the Hills, Craig Palmer. Craig, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, mate.
Craig, we often get fans emailing in about, wanting to get tips from us, etc. And sometimes we pass that responsibility on to people like yourself.
Yeah, fair enough.
We get overwhelmed trying to teach everything. So
Yeah.
I have one of our viewers, Richard Coles, he's emailed in. He's an absolute beginner.
Yep.
And he just wants to know the basics. I mean, stance, alignment, that sort of stuff.
Yep.
What would you recommend?
I guess, well, grip's a very important thing, but that's something that he should probably be taught by a professional one-on-one, because it's not something you can probably explain in this sort of situation. But the stance and the alignment are two things that we probably can. Yeah. So standing in an athletic position is always going to give you a great opportunity to hit a good golf shot. Okay,
Right.
so that's probably something I can talk you through now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's a funny little exercise, and you'll look stupid if you do it by yourself, so I'll join you. But if I get you to take your grip and get your feet around about shoulder width apart, and just have the club up in the air like so. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to keep our legs straight, and we're going to tilt from the hips and try and keep our back nice and straight as well, okay? So if we tilt from the hips, that's it, cool. From there, we want to maintain the angle that we've got, our spine angle, and we just want to pop our knees just a little bit, just so we can feel the weight spread evenly on our feet. Okay, so from that position, if you just let the club drop to the ground, okay, you'll find that you're actually in a really athletic position, really positive, really neutral position, and your arms are just hanging from your shoulders and you look really relaxed, okay? So the most important thing to feel there now is that your weight is evenly balanced on your feet, both left to right and forward and back.
Right. So Craig, if I do this, it's going to hit the ball straight for me?
Not necessarily. We're just giving you the opportunity to be able to hit the ball straight. Okay, so the next thing obviously is alignment, which is really important. And one of the first questions I ask in a clinic situation is, what do you aim with? And you get all sorts of answers like feet, shoulders, and people are trying to line their shoulders up. And so then I ask people, what do you hit the ball with? And of course they say the club. Okay, so it's the club head. So aiming the club head is the most important thing. And then most people, I find, once they've got the club head aligned really well, are actually very good at aligning the rest of the body around how the club head looks.
Right.
Okay, and so the easiest way, especially as a new golfer, to align the club head is to pick an intermediate target. What I mean by that is a target that's no more than probably a foot, 2 feet in front of the ball on your target line. And obviously you'd stand back here in line with your ball and the target, and you'd find something on that target line.
Something around this area?
Yeah. So it's much easier to aim at something that's really close than it is to aim at something that's far away. All right? So I get people to get really good at aiming at that intermediate target, and then I just get them to look at the club head, look at the squareness of the club head, and use that to then align their feet and their shoulders and everything else.